Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a post on Canva for business. So today I have an assignment, which is to make a post for National Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. So first I'm going to go to Canva, and now I'm going to go to Create, which is right here in the upper left corner, and I'm going to type in Instagram, and I want to make an Instagram post. Maybe let's be a little more specific. Alright, square social media. If I click on that, then I go to Instagram, post square. So now that I have my square, I'm going to make the post. So the first thing I want to do is see if there's any requirements for the post, and it doesn't seem like there's anything. So we're gonna title it. I'm just gonna take this title, and so now we know the post. And now I have to use the colors for the brand, so I'm gonna use this green. And now I have to add some text. Let's throw some text right there, and I'm just going to put trophy. And now I'm going to put that May is National. And then to change the font, I just highlight, and I can change the color by clicking on that. And so I'm gonna make it yellow. I'm gonna add some effects to this. So I'm gonna do an outline, and we're gonna make the color black to make it stand out. And now I can just change the size by dragging this in and out. I'm gonna go like this. Alright, now we're gonna put this here, and that is a pretty good size. I'm just gonna hit it a few times so that it's pretty prominent, because this is a post and we want the main idea to stand out. Now, to add some graphics, go to elements up here, and let's see. So I'm just gonna look up, I don't know, Asian and Pacific Islander. Just go to see all to see which graphics you would want to use. I'm just gonna put this graphic right here because I just think it's really nice, very representative. And I'm just gonna change the colors a little bit so that it matches the scheme more. So maybe a light yellow. We'll just type in yellow, and maybe something like this. That's a little too bright. Maybe like this, like a light. And then I just want yellows and greens because that goes with the Sienna brand. So not Sienna, green. Maybe like this kind of green, and then maybe gray. Nothing too bright. And then lastly, I think I'll just throw in a dark green. Oh wait, that is not. We're just gonna put green. Ooh. Wait, that doesn't look very good. Maybe like that. Yeah, that's better. And then for the purple, I can do like a white, maybe like a tan. I think tan would work better. Ooh, whoops. If you ever have anything like that, just hit backspace. It's gone. I'm gonna change this white actually to a tan. And I'm just gonna put like that. Perfect. Now, the graphic is exactly the way I want it, the color scheme and everything. I'm gonna make it a little larger just to center it. And then lastly, I'm just going to add some little extra elements. So I think I'm going to throw in, I think I'm just gonna look up in graphics, not frames, but to look up a frame in graphics. And there's some nice things like this. I think this is cute. I'm just gonna throw that in the corner, and I'm gonna make it like a yellow instead. And then I'm also going to just Control C, and if I want to copy that, I can just do it how I'd normally do it with text, but instead with the graphic. I'm dragging it over to the other corner, and to rotate, I just do this little button at the bottom, and I rotate it so that it hits the corner perfectly. 180, perfect. I'm gonna move that up a little bit there. I'm gonna move that down so it's not too close. Maybe shrink this a little. Trying to get everything in a nice order. Maybe I'll drag this out a little bit. So now that I have the graphic that I want, the last thing I need to do to make this a business post is to go to the uploads. And for this specific brand, the upload is, let's see, right here. I just take the brand, put it in the corner so that it's not too big. And then as you can see, I can't really see it, so I'm gonna have to change the background color. I think, let's see, I'm gonna reverse actually and do maybe this light green right here. Actually, no, that matches the thing too much, so maybe I'm gonna try to not use color that I already used. I could do a gradient, or that's a little too much for this post. I'm gonna go with a nice light gray. I think that is not too much and it works. So I'm actually gonna change these leaves to a green color. I just think it works a little better. And these are the brand colors. It has a brand kit in the colors. So that is how you make a post on Canva. And then if you want to add another slide for your Instagram post, you just click this upper right hand corner and now you have another slide, same color, and just add whatever you want. So like I said, elements for graphics, for text, and then anything else you need. So if you need this logo again, just go to uploads. All right, that's it.